about changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand.
Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. And when all three of us come together, man, it's Cowboys Uncut.
It's Goddess.
West Coast Cowboy in the middle, the Kanye West of this content stuff.
And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running. So one team over here is Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboys, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out, man. Don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC, yeah, DC4L. All day, every day.
My dear Aunt Sally, we is at the P right now. We gotta go to free agency, then we gotta go to draft, then we can talk about training camp.
And Stephen Jones, who's also a multi-millionaire, moves and feels like a what? Like a dude that is got $15 in his bank account.
We finna come marching to Dallas with our picket signs, ticket torches, everything we can find.
What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing this morning? Saturday, the final day of the NFL draft for 2025, man. And I won't hold you. Team Weapon, we have been getting our ass beat by the Dallas Cowboys front office. We had taken loss after loss. We've lost battle after battle. But in the end, I do think we are right, and we will win the war. Not because we're actually going to get somebody, but because we're right about not getting a weapon going to be the reason that we are able to compete this season. But salute to everybody out there early morning. I see my boy JV B-Boy in the building. My guy Himothy in the building. Salute to y'all good folks, man. Yeah, the liquor store is open a little early today, man. T-Smooth TV. Yeah, I got some stuff to do today. So this is going to be the only time you see me. Me and my wife will be outside having a great time. Not worried about the damn Dallas Cowboys. But, before we get into that, I did want to bring y'all my thoughts, opinions, and, just some review of the draft up to this point. We'll take a quick look at some of the best players available for rounds 4 through round 7. And, we'll just chop it up in the liquor store for a while, man. But salute to everybody out there on the way in. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Make sure y'all slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man. And they having a great draft. I ain't gonna hold you. They're drafting their ass off right now. I love to hate those folks, but they're having a great draft. But yeah, man, we gonna get into it. Also, we still are fighting our uphill battle against YouTube over here in the liquor store. We gotta raise the prices on the bottles you know, we gotta put a little bit of extra on the top. So if you got some love for your boy Henny, since they ain't paying us shit for the shows no more, make sure y'all hit that Cash App, $ Henny the More, if you want to support the liquor store and keep the doors open. All right, then my guy right here sliding in. I see my boy Tim with the Cash App. I appreciate you, my guy. So yeah, man. I think that's Himothy. That's you, Himothy. Sit there. I forget who some of y'all real names or I know all your handles, but I don't remember all your real names sometimes. But if you want to be like Tim and support the liquor store, all you gotta do is hit the Cash App, man. It's $ Henny the More. Anything you're seeing will be greatly appreciated in advance, man. So thank you. So yeah, man. Let's go ahead and just talk about it, man. Let's actually review the picks that we got. Because I have to look at it not just from the perspective of somebody that understands the needs of the Dallas Cowboys and why he doesn't like some of the picks, but I also got to look at it from the perspective of the actual prospect and what they bring to the table if they any damn good, right? So if we're looking at it from the perspective of is the talent good, is the player good, you know, your draft so far is like a B, right? It's like a B right now. Because when you talk about the players, I'm not mad at the talent of the players that we done got so far, right? And you talk about the need and if they help the Dallas Cowboys compete right now for this season, that shit might be a D or a C minus. It might be a D or a C minus. So let's go ahead and let me just show you what I'm talking about. I don't want y'all to think that I'm being hyperbolic. So let's rock, man. So Tyler Booker the guard. And listen, I'll be a hypocrite if I came on here and said Tyler Booker is not a good football player. I would be a hypocrite, right? Because I did a show with Landlord. I stated that the folks that were tweaking out, concerned about a RAS score and all kinds of other stuff, he is a first round pick talent. I can't take nothing away from Tyler Booker. All SEC, he's a national champion, he's an All-American. He's very physically strong, right? So I like Tyler Booker, the player. The issue that I have always had when it comes to drafting a guard in the first round, pick 12 overall, is that when you are a football team that does not spend in free agency, with the Dallas Cowboys or not, they're one of the lowest spending free agent football organizations in the National Football League. You don't have the luxury to allocate all your first round picks to one area of the team. You can't draft nothing but wide receivers and you don't spend money nowhere else. You can't draft nothing but offensive line and you don't spend money nowhere else. You can't draft nothing but defensive tackles and edge rushers and you spend money nowhere else. If you only have the first round picks to work with, you gotta divvy that shit up better. You gotta divide the pie and you gotta figure out how to make that shit stretch. But what the Dallas Cowboys have done is with their last 4 first round picks, they've taken 3 offensive linemen. They've taken 3. So I'm not saying that the player is bad, but the method of team building the Dallas Cowboys are trying to use has not been successful for them, and is not the method that other teams that win championships have used up to this point. It says Tyler Booker a top. Yes, Tyler Booker is a top offensive lineman on your team. I think day one he will be a better guard than Tyler Guyton is a left tackle. So yeah, man, Tyler Booker is a great guard. Tyler Booker will be a future. Because listen, I ain't gonna hold you. Tyler Booker will be a future All-Pro. Right? He'll be a future All-Pro. Tyler Booker, the player, is not the issue. Tyler Booker, the players, is not the issue. The way the Dallas Cowboys build the roster is the issue. I wanna get that clear. Tyler Booker's a good player. I'm not gonna hate on a young man who's following his dreams, wants to be a Dallas Cowboy. He's gonna put the work in, right? He's a high character guy, good family, good background. Outside of RAS scores, there is nothing bad to say about Tyler Booker. That's why I didn't like when they tried to bring the shit up. He's gonna be a good player. So I'm not tripping about it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at what they did with getting Tyler Booker. Because in a vacuum, the pick is not bad. But when you look at what everything else they do, that's the issue. And really, it's going to be the reoccurring thing with everything else. Because when we talk about Donovan, I keep butchering this young man's name. Azuraku, I be mispronouncing it. I'm not trying to. Right? He is a guy that had 16 and a half sacks last year. He had 16 and a half sacks last year. He is not a scrub by any stretch of the imagination. He's a good football player. Right? I'm not mad at that. But my thing is this. You just drafted Marshawn Needham last year. You just brought back in Dante Fowler into the fold. Sam Williams is coming back. You already have Michael Parsons to rush the passer. Right? So you got a great stable of edge rushers. But I think when you talk about need, you are an offense that could not score. You barely scored 20 points a game last year as an offense. You barely scored 20 points a game as an offense last year. So to not get a wide receiver or a running back, and listen, I understand there are still guys available, but what you guys got to understand is this. The Dallas Cowboys don't pick again until the 5th round. We finna have to wait till everybody picks in the 4th. Wait till we get to the 5th. There's no guarantee those people that you named are there. Right? There's no guarantees that the people that you named are there. Because those are some decent names. Those are some guys that probably got a little bit better pedigree than the running backs we currently have. The issue is we can't guarantee them. We can't pencil them in. Because one, you don't have a 4th round pick. You use your 4th round pick to bring in Jonah Domingo. You said Keystone says a rebuild draft. Well, listen, the way they're operating, because I'm gonna pull the screen down. Unless there is a massive trade to get a phenomenal weapon in the building, unless they're making a trade to get a Jameson Williams, unless they're making a trade to get a Garrett Wilson, unless they're making a trade to get a true number 2 wide receiver for CeeDee Lamb, then we're not going to be able to compete this year. And listen, Isaiah Bond, I would draft Isaiah Bond, but the way they're talking about people with high character and love football, and there's a lot of other boxes you gotta cross off before you can play for the Dallas Cowboys now. I don't know for certain if they want to get Bond, because Bond case is not closed. Like, Bond shit is still ongoing, so they might be trying to stay away from Isaiah Bond. Now, I personally would draft him. I draft the boy, get him a lawyer, get him some therapy, just in case I think he really did some of the egregious shit they say that he did, and we're gonna keep it pushing. But I don't run the Dallas Cowboys. You know what I mean? Should draft a steal replacement. I'd rather wait and see. Let me wait and see what Nate Thomas do. If Nate Thomas ain't worth a damn, then we'll draft a replacement. But I want to see preseason, because I would like to see some of the guys that we drafted these last couple of drafts. I would like to see them develop. I would like to see them develop. So the only pick that I scratch my head at, because I understand Tyler Booker. I understand Tyler Booker. It wasn't what I would have did, but I understand it. I understand getting a 16 sack pass rusher. I understand it. But I did not understand is drafting an injured corner to help with your injured corner room. The reason that your cornerback room is in shambles is because of injury. Butler tore his ACL. Trayvon Diggs has an injury. DeRon Bland was coming back from an injury last year. You already had, Kalen Carson's coming back from an injury. You already had a litany of issues in the cornerback room in terms of health. And your solution to that was to bring in somebody else with health issues, with injury concerns. That's the only thing I didn't get. Especially when Caleb Johnson was on the board. He would have been your hands down, your starting running back. He can be utilized as a workhorse back. So I don't really understand that pick. You can sell me on Tyler Booker for why we needed him, and it makes sense, even though that's not what I would have did. You can sell me on an edge rusher, because Sam Williams in the last year of his contract, Dante Fowler is only here for 1 year, has a 1 year deal. So you can sell me on those other two guys, right? Even though that's not what the fuck I would have did. Henny would have went wide receiver and running back, right? He said, "Take that hat off, Negro." Fuck no, nigga. We ain't taking no hats off over here, nigga. You got to come take this bitch, nigga. We ain't going outside like that, dog. Still DC4L, still Dallas Cowboys. I know these boys ain't shit right now, but we ain't going outside. We ain't going outside at all, man. He said, "I'm glad we didn't get hurt the second round like always." Oh, we did, though. That's exactly what the hell we did. We went and got a hurt player in the second round. Q, dog. That shit crazy, ain't it? It's like clockwork. If the Dallas Cowboys don't do shit else, they gonna draft the offensive lineman in the first round, and they gonna draft the injured nigga in the second round. If they don't do shit else, they gonna do that. But nah, man, I won't hold you. Team weapons is fucked. In terms of getting a clear day one improvement at the wide receiver position, I think that ship is damn near about to sail. So these are the best available wide receivers right now if we team weapons, and we don't like the way the draft has gone for us. And listen, I'm gonna say this: we were right. I damn sure was right, because you remember what the hell I said? I said last year there was a run at wide receivers. There was 10 of them motherfuckers taken before pick 44, and there was a big ass run at the top of the second round. There was a big ass run at the top of the second round. And I also said the Dallas Cowboys do not draft wide receivers in the second round. So if you skip one at the first round, if you skip one in the first round, they was not going to get one in the second. The Dallas Cowboys have not drafted a wide receiver in the second round since 2002, and that was Antonio Bryant. They either get the motherfuckers in the first or they get them in the back end of the draft. There is no in between with the Dallas Cowboys. So I was right about a run happening, and I was right about the Dallas Cowboys not drafting wide receivers in the second round. So, there's a reason why y'all follow your boy. I don't like to toot my own horn, but I called that shit. They passed on getting Matthew Golden. They passed on getting Emeka Ibuka. They did not rectify that shit in the second round. And remember, but this is the thing. I'm going to go through the list. Whoever you like on this list, they will have to make it to you in the 5th round. They will have to make it to you in the 5th round. The Dallas Cowboys' next pick is not until 146. The next pick is not until 146. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me go and look at some shit. I gotta see who got the next pick right now. I'm finna tell you who's picking right now. Hold on. NFL. All right. So right now the Titans are on the clock when it comes to the draft, and they are picking at pick number. Let me see something. Hold on. Bear with me while I try and see what the hell I'm trying to see. My eyes ain't shit no more, so y'all bear with me. Jeez, hold on. Round 4. What pick is this that the damn Titans got, man? I can't see shit. 102. You said they pick it at 102? Alright, so listen, you have to make these guys will have to make it like damn near 50 picks before you can get them. If that's the case, they have to make it damn near 50 picks. So even if there's guys that you like, even if there's guys you like on this list, they have to make it to you in the 5th round. But I digress. So the best wide receivers available according to them, right? According to them, because I do differ on a couple of these. They got Jalen Royals out of Utah State, coming off of an injury, but he is an explosive prospect. Like I do like him. I just don't know for certain that he can come in and start over Jalen Tolbert. I don't like Jalen Lane, so we can skip him. I love Torrey Horton. I love Torrey Horton. I ain't gonna hold you. Torrey Horton is a very good prospect. He was a guy before injury that was getting a lot of top wide receiver talk. Coming into this draft class, 6'3", a good route runner, good hands, good explosiveness, ran a 4.41 at the combine. Like Torrey Horton, I really like, right? No, Alec, Ayanamore, how you say his name? He had there in the 300 yards against Travis Hunter in Colorado. 6'2", he also ran a 4.44. He's a little raw. But not a bad prospect. Isaiah Bond is free falling. Now Isaiah Bond is somebody I would personally target, but because of the legal issues, like I think teams are trying to stay clear of him. But I would draft him. He said, "What up with you, Lexington?" He said, "What it do, fam? They do the same bullshit every year, and I know landlord is hot as hell. Keep up the great content, man. I be trying, dog, but this shit be getting a little discouraging. I won't hold you, man, cause you put the work in, you break down these players." You know, you got the vision of how to improve your team dramatically in a short period of time, and the Dallas Cowboys never do the shit. You know what I'm saying? They never do the shit. So it do get discouraging around draft time. It get discouraging around free agency. But you know, we gonna keep fighting a good fight. We gonna keep doing what we doing. You know, we're going to keep pushing out the content. As long as y'all keep supporting the content, I'm going to keep putting it out, man. So thank you for the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If you ain't subbed to the channel, show some love. Sub up to the liquor store. We recently crossed that 3,000 sub threshold. So help your boy out. Show some love so we can get up to 4K in record timing. And also, man, hit the Cash App if you got love for the content, man. If you enjoy the content and wanted to keep rocking, hit that. Hit the Cash App, $ hit it more. But so like I think the cutoff was going to be Torrey Horton for me. Because I don't think they're going to draft Isaiah Bond. Nick Nash, he got good production. He can't really separate. I don't want a guy that struggles to get open. Deontay Thorsten down there from Tennessee, he's a good prospect. 6'5", ran a 4.3. Really, he's a one-trick pony. Really, he's a deep threat, over route, goal ball, like stuff like that. But he'll be an interesting prospect to bring in, man. I'm not mad at him. Cause listen, at this point, beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, Paul, I'm up at it, man. Like I said, I'm going to the boat. I'm going down to the boat. I'm trying to get rich. You know, I'm trying to retire. So yeah, man, I'm up early right now so I can give y'all some good content and then go on with the rest of my day. You know what I'm saying? But salute to y'all sliding into the liquor store and rocking with your boy. He said never ever. Yeah, beggars can't be choosers at this point, man. You know, as we go into these later rounds, man, I'm trying to get Andrew Armstrong, who was a Dallas Day visit, 6'5" out of Arkansas, ran a 4.51 at the combine, a 4.39 at his pro day, led the SEC in receiving yards. He's one of the sleepers me and Keystone talked about. Matter of fact, Keystone, did you ever do your research on Andrew Armstrong? And if you did, what did you see? You never told me what you saw on Andrew Armstrong after I told you about him. Yeah, Jay Lombardi, you'll have to. And I think those are good options too. The only thing that scares me is the way that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones been talking. Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are acting like they ain't finna draft shit. They said they got all this shit at home. They were talking about they don't need to draft a running back because of how they handle free agency. They talking really high about Miles Sanders and Devontae Williams. They talking about they got multiple guys that can develop into wide receiver 2. They ain't got to reach for a wide receiver. Like, they said a bunch of shit to discourage anybody that's team running back, anybody that's team weapons, anybody that's really pro. And I just, like, this shit is weird to me. How do you hire an offensive head coach and don't give him anything on offense but a guard? This man, he wants to run the football, but you ain't giving no running back. He likes play action pass. You ain't giving no deep threat wide receiver in the draft. You've done nothing. You've done nothing really to help him outside of give him the guard that he banged the table for. So I don't know, man. Like, there are guys available, but if you were to believe the words of Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and them, they straight. They good. They don't give a damn. They said they got that shit at home. Mama said McDonald's at home. When you get there, you know it's manwich. You want a McDonald's, your mama take you home, feed you manwich, man. So yeah, but like John Machota said, the Cowboys do not have a 4th round pick tomorrow because of their trade for Jonathan Mingo. Jerry Jones said they look at Mingo as their 4th round pick. So he got you a wide receiver. He got you Jonathan Mingo. Jones reminded everyone that they had a 2nd round grade on Mingo. All right. Hey JV, I know what you're saying because it's technically true. He's available. Keenan Allen is available. But Jerry Jones said you got Keenan Allen at home, nigga. Yeah, no. Listen. I know you want it, Texas. Texas Roadhouse. We got beef flavored noodles at the crib, my boy. If you close your eyes, it tastes like steak. We got beef flavored noodles. We don't need to go to Texas Roadhouse, dog. That's all. That's how they treating us, man. Stephen Jones, and listen, they both saying this crazy shit. Because RJ Ochoa said, Stephen Jones said on 105.3 The Fan that the Dallas Cowboys feel like they have some wide receivers who they feel can develop into that 2 spot. When talking about not reaching on players at certain positions. And see, this is what my boy Keystone had to say about Andrew Armstrong, one of the biggest sleepers in the draft. Whoever gets Andrew Armstrong is going to get a diamond in the rough, man. He's still one of my favorite prospects. I'm holding out hope because he was a Dallas Day visit that if he's there in the later rounds, the Dallas Cowboys will draft him. And unlike some of these other guys, he has production in one of the toughest conferences, and the conference he had the production in was the SEC, who actually plays defense. You know, if you get 1,000 yards in the Big 10 or the Big 12 or some shit, that shit cool. You got 1,000 yards in the Sun Belt, that shit cool. You get 1,000 yards in SEC, like you might really be him. So that's one of my sleepers. I pray the Dallas Cowboys are able to obtain. Andrew Armstrong, 6'4", and some change, wide receiver from Arkansas. Dog. So yeah, they talking real reckless right now. All right, now John Shoulder for also said this that Stephen Jones said. Said Dallas doesn't have to draft a running back. I like what we did in free agency. We don't really feel we have to pick a position anywhere. We don't feel the need to have to reach. I sound like a bunch of lies and bullshit and capping because you ain't did shit in free agency to feel that way, boy. So yeah, this type of shit that make me mad, man. Like, I won't hold you. They'll probably bring in Ollie Gordon, who's going to be a boomer bust player. They might, they might bring in, I don't know, man. Because listen, I ain't going to hold you. Like I said, the talent of the players they drafted round 1, 2, 3, that gets a B. The need for those players gets a fucking D. It gets a D. I might come up to a C-, but it gets a D right now. Jamie and Cal, I didn't say y'all in a real conference. I say y'all niggas don't play defense. And you know what? I might be being mean to y'all, cause y'all ain't the Pac-12. I'm gonna let you make it because the Big 10 do play defense. You right. The Pac-12 don't play no goddamn defense or whatever the hell they is now. Pac-10, Pac-8, I don't fucking know. But you right. You right. The Big 10 does play defense, Cal. I'll give you that. I will give you that because Ohio State plays D, Michigan plays D. You right. You right. I'll retract that statement. But listen, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You right about that one, Cal. I'll give you that. My boy said the Saints fucked up with our pick. To be honest, I wish we got. I don't know. I don't know how Sanders was picked. Had not been picked yet. I don't understand how they think that Tyler, how you pronounce his name, from Louisville, who is a 26-year-old injury-prone quarterback, was a better candidate to get. They deserve whatever happens to them. They deserve whatever happens to them. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, man, I talk shit 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I wake up talking shit. I go to sleep talking shit. That's why I'm so good at it. I got a lot of practice. I say, hey, you can try to teach somebody a lesson and then be done fucked yourself up in the process. You ever heard of the term, cutting off your nose to smite your face? Like, you need your nose. You cut your nose off. You're trying to teach your face a lesson. You done fucked yourself up. It's his fault, to be honest. His personality is key to all his and his dad's. You can say that. But this is the thing that I don't understand. We have guys who have rape allegations. We have guys that have domestic violence allegations. We have guys, that have all kinds of shit going on with them. And just because he is obnoxious They don't want to deal with him. We seen, but listen, maybe they don't see the talent the same way that the other folks see the talent. I think he's a very good quarterback. Accurate, makes good decisions. He got a good ball placement. But it's just a fact. I'm just saying. And listen, Mike Green had rape allegations in high school. He had rape allegations at his former college. That's why he had to go. That's why he had to go to what the fuck the name of the school? Brain fart. But that's why he ended up at Marshall. That's why he ended up at Marshall now. He had a rape allegation in high school. He had a rape allegation at Virginia Tech or Virginia, wherever the hell he was at, and that's why he ended up at Marshall. Teams knew about that and still drafted that man that high. They don't give a they listen. They got fake morality. If you are talented enough, they will look over any damn thing. They will look over anything. Yeah, Josh Ball was convicted, and we still drafted his ass. So I understand what people are saying. Like maybe it was the interviews. Maybe it was the antics with Dion and him. You know what I'm saying? But they are fake. They fake care. They don't give a damn. Listen, I'm gonna tell you about this shit. The NFL don't really give a fuck about domestic violence. The NFL really don't give a fuck about women. They don't give a fuck about none of that. The NFL is a soulless, heartless corporation that generates money, out the back of its athletes. If said athlete is a piece of shit human being, they don't give a damn. They will cover him up. They will give him media training. They will give him good PR. They will make him look like a decent person. They don't actually care if you really are a good person. They care you can play football. If you can run a 4.3 and rush for 1,500 yards in the NFL, as long as you don't beat your wife up on camera, we're fine. If there's evidence and we can't deny this shit, and we can't sweep it under the rug, yeah, we're gonna get rid of you. If we can't pay off your accusers in a timely manner, yeah, we might have to get rid of you. But if we can cover that shit up, if we can do any of that, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They don't care for real. So that's why it bothers me. They like, oh man, he's tough to deal with, man. You don't give a fuck. you don't care. You don't care for real. Stop playing with me. Tell that bullshit to somebody that doesn't know how you operate. We know you don't care. We seen that you don't care. They got to stop this shit. But back to what we were talking about though, in regard to the Cowboys, man. In regard to the Cowboys, let's take a look at running back, dog. Lou, I think you were in conjunction with me. I think you were also a little deflated when they didn't get Caleb Johnson. So let's take a look at some of the remaining running backs and see if any of them fall to us. All right, and listen. I don't want Cam, so I'm gonna act like Cam is not there. I don't want Cam Scatterboo. I don't trust him. He didn't do any kind of workout or anything. I don't want Cam Scatterboo. Dylan Sampson, Devin Neal, DJ Gidden, Landlord's pet cat Jordan James, Damian Martinez, Bashul Tootin, Trevor Etienne, Rashard Smith, Woody Marks, Jaden Blue, Jerquez Hunter, I like him a lot. LaQuint Allen is also good. Kyle Mungai. I expect 8 to 9 of these names to be gone by the time the Dallas Cowboys pick in the 5th. Dylan Sampson falling to the 4th, high value pick. DJ Giddens falling to the 4th, high value pick. Damon Martinez, high value pick at this point. I would not be surprised if there was a run on running backs in this round, the same way there was a run at wide receivers in round 2. We seen the run at wide receiver in round 2. I believe a similar run is going to happen right now for the running back position. Merritt, yeah, Corey Krosky. Ollie Gordon is boomer bust for me too. Now I would have loved for the Dallas Cowboys to went out and recoup a 4th round pick, like there were like there was speculation that they would. But it's rough, man. You don't pick again until the 5th round. You still don't have a wide receiver and a running back. This is an offense that was 21st in scoring. You're one of the worst scoring offenses in the National Football League. You don't have a wide receiver 2. You don't have a running back. You still need another defensive tackle. To be fair to the defense, and you still need a defensive tech. So I don't know, dog. Really don't see how you compete this year, unless you get a fire-ass trade or something. If the Dallas Cowboys are trading for Jameson Williams with a future pick, let's say they give up a future 3rd round pick or some shit, and they're able to get a Jameson Williams or somebody, this is an entirely different thought process. It's an entirely different thought process at this point. But if they don't, and they just stand pat, and we rock with what the hell that we got, man, we fucked. We're fucked. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I didn't lie to y'all. I do got shit to do. So I'm gonna go down to this boat. I'm gonna get rich. I'm gonna act brand new. And you might not ever see me again. No, I'm bullshitting. I'm bullshitting. I'll be back at least by tomorrow, man. I'll be back tomorrow. We finna get this show on the road. We finna dip. On the way out, y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button. Make sure y'all slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man. And make sure that y'all hit that cash up on the way out. You want to keep the lights on in the liquor store, man. And listen, I doubt a trade is coming too. And there's no reason for me to believe they're going to do something smart. Oh, hell yeah, DP Johnson. They fucked us. We're fucked. We're fucked, and I don't know how we're going to be unfucked. You know, do more with less, like they say, man. But yeah, on the way out, run it up, man. Share it. Share if you care. Like the spike. We're going to rock, man. Hey, the players themselves, DP. Players themselves, the grade is a B. The need to help you win in 2025 is like a D. You got one starter so far, because I don't know if Rebels is going to be healthy enough to actually give you anything coming out the gate. So yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'll be back. I will see y'all probably tomorrow. Godspeed, and never look down, because the star is up, as Wes always says, man. Peace.